After discovering that I didn't have the right supplies for building the guild house yet, even after seeing all the blacksmiths, I decided to head into the museum to unload all the junk we'd been collecting. I wanted to be sure we had plenty of bag space for all the rest of the building materials. So I collected everything from the shipping crates. And then I collected everything from my followers.
Sure, I'll carry what I can.
And then I got interrupted by Arian, who had another relic donation from a benefactor.
And donated a relic from their personal collection. You can decide if you want to use it or place it right on display.
Thanks, Arian. And finally, I used the horse menu power from Immersive Horses to also pull out all the supplies I'd been storing in my saddlebags. Of course, this is not really immersive, but it certainly is handy when you're in the middle of a dungeon or somewhere and you run out of room in your inventory. Alright, with all of that stuff in hand, I then used the prep display station to place the relics in their proper location in the museum. And while I was waiting for that to sort, I went ahead and used the store supplies chest to automatically dump all my crafting supplies into storage as well. After that, we went up to check out the safe house, since Arian finally graced us with the key. Ooh, look at this, guys. Oh, wow. This is nice. Man, this place is fancier than any of the Jarl's palaces I've been in so far. I told you guys there was money here. Let's look around. So down here we've got the sell pile. And racks and chests for all kinds of weapons and armor.
It's good to have somewhere like this to come back to.
Oh, you got that right, Lucian. And up here, we've got, let's see, a nice big room that we can furnish how we like. And we've got my room. Ooh, complete with a bath. Wait. Oh, it's not just a bath, it's a jacuzzi. Haha, sweet. I'm going to use this right now. Because, geez, look at how filthy I am. I need a really good scrubbing. Gore? Excuse me. Really? This isn't some kind of kinky show, you know. Such a pervert. Right. Well, in my room, we've got a wardrobe sorter. And all kinds of storage space. Plus, we've got a cloak room. And we've got a spot to store all of our fate cards. Which, I only have one at the moment, so that's a little anticlimactic. Okay, then at the other end of the hall, we've got another big room that we can furnish. These extra rooms can be furnished by purchasing the plans at the Bits and Pieces store in Solitude. Back here on the main floor, we've got, ooh, a really nice dining area. And, huh. What's this? Whoa. Oh. Sweet. Is this a secret tunnel? Oh, nice. Okay, we got to see where this goes. Down. And then what? Out? Oh, to Solitude? Ah. All right, now what? How do we get out? Okay. Ah, wait. Look. A hidden rock button. Which opens a door to... Where's this? Oh, the garden's outside. Oh, now that is handy. Oh, very handy. Well, I don't want anybody else coming in here. Can we close this thing? Oh, yes, right there. Oh, brilliant. Great. Okay, well, let's go back up and finish the tour, guys. All right, so off from the dining room is the kitchen. It's got all kinds of amenities. Lots of food storage. And a freezer to keep our meat fresh. Let's see, we've got unlimited ale and wine. And access to the liquor cabinet in the basement. Wonderful. And then last, but certainly not least, over here we've got a crafting room. Every kind of crafting device is in here. And if you auto-sort your crafting items using the storage chest, then they will automatically be available here in the appropriate area. You can configure the automatic sorting using these cubbies over here. So here's the leather working area. We've got a smithing workbench, grindstone, an anvil, and a smelter, which, ooh, watch this. You can crank the fire on and off. Love it. We're the secret pyromaniac in all of us. And then here's the mystic condenser. Which I don't have any soul gems, so there's nothing, or potions, I guess. I guess there's nothing we can do there. And things to do with soul gems that Kazarg knows absolutely nothing about. So, not a clue how to use any of this stuff. But it looks pretty. And then over here is the alchemy bench. Now this I know how to use. We will definitely make good use of that. And here's a staff enchanter where I think you can make your own staves, but again, Kazarg has no clue how to use that. Alright, so tired from all the travel and all the organizing, Kazarg decided to turn in early with plans to get the guild house built the next day.
I'm glad we're friends. I have something for you. Here.
Oh, thanks, Lydia. I hope it's building supplies. Oh, leather, huh? I'm not sure we'll need that, but well, I guess it's the thought that counts. Alright, guys. Today is the day. We're gonna get this guild house done, no matter what. So it took us multiple trips back and forth to the mill to buy lumber. Hello.
Out here at work, Yoren treats me like an equal. Better than most in town.
Yes, well, I need some lumber.
How much?
See, I'll start with 20
For that
logs.
price, sure.
Ugh. That's a lot of money. And then it took 2 trips wandering the cliffs around Solitude looking for stone to quarry and clay to mine. We finally found the stone in a back corner of the stables. And it turns out there was a clay pit down by the mill. And while hunting for those, we found a few other interesting items like a spectral mud crab and 2 spectral horkers, all blessed by Kine. And when we killed them, it granted us the goddess's favor, which is from the Thunderchild mod. That is how it's done. Ha! I also managed to nab a few seashells for the tide pool display in the museum, which made me ridiculously happy since these things seem pretty rare and are hard to spot. But after all the running around, we finally had enough supplies to finish the guild house. There we go, guys! It's finally done! Whew! And that was a lot of hard work. I sure hope Arian doesn't expect us to build anything else. I think I'd rather crawl through 10 Draugr-infested barrows than do this again. And here we are. The future home of the Explorers Guild. There's a perk tree for this, which you can access here at the table. Gore, do you mind? We've got a place to put some additional collectibles. And storage, which I'm pretty sure is connected to the museum storage containers as well. Yep, looks like it. There's plenty of beds in here, none of which, of course, I can actually use. And there's a connecting door to the museum, which opens up into the reception area, or dining hall, whatever you want to call it. Okay, guys, let's find Orion and tell him the good news. I wonder where that elf is hiding, though. It's not here. You know what? Let's use this magical book he gave us and see if it can locate him. Okay, book. Find Orion. Hall of Heroes, huh? Okay. Let's see if that book knows what it's talking about. Oh. There he is. Well, isn't that useful?
Ah, good
Orion!
day, my friend. A group of mercenaries came through town and sold their spoils, and my contacts informed me of a rare item amongst the haul. I thought you may want to use it, or perhaps place it on display.
Great! More displays means more customers.
How can I help?
Orion, I was looking for you. I wanted to let you know that the guild house is complete.
Ah, wonderful. You work quickly, my friend. Come, let's have a look, and then I'll show you what I have come up with for the charter.
Good. Very good. Here. Come on, let me show you what we built. It's not as fancy as the safe house, though. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
Amazing. Simply amazing, my friend. You truly are quite the craftsman, I must say.
Good,
Yes,
glad he
this
likes
will
it.
do quite nicely, I think. Plenty of space, a good number of beds, supplies. Yes, you seem to have covered all the basics very well. Now let's discuss the chart.
Great. Well, I'm glad you like it. You know, we worked pretty hard on this thing.
I think you'll find it acceptable. The laws of the charter are thus. All knowledge gathered by the guild is to be shared freely, with credit going to those who discovered it and provided it to the guild. The guild will fund expeditions, paying wages to members based on their rank, and any items of significance uncovered during the expedition will be at the discretion of the guild master and chief librarian as to their importance and if they should be displayed in the museum. Other spoils will be sold and the funds distributed to the guild and members of the expedition. The guild will also maintain a quarter office, where an appointed quartermaster will acquire and make available for purchase at a discount supplies for members and expeditions.
So, how does that sound to you?
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Seems like a good start, I think.
Good, good. Well, then I think we can start spreading the word and gathering possible members. Here is some contact information for your potential candidates that came by previously. You should check into these and I'll keep my ear open. And in the meantime, if you need me, I'll be at the museum. Let me know if you need anything. I'll let you know if anything develops on my end.
Okay.
Oh, my friend.
Great.
I have a fantastic opportunity for you, and it has only a small window of opportunity to pursue.
What?
You're back. Wonderful.
What?
Oh, my friend, I have a fantastic opportunity
Are you
for you.
feeling
and
okay,
it has only
Arian?
a small window of opportunity to pursue. I was contacted by a relic collector in the province of Elsewhere who is in possession of the Staff of Indaris. He has offered to donate the staff to the museum for safekeeping. He worries that the staff could fall into the hands of the Thalmor, and with all the struggles occurring there as of late with Thalmor occupation and the local resistance, he needs someone such as yourself to retrieve the artifact personally.
Okay.
Do you think you are up to it?
Yeah. But I'm not sure how to get to Elsewhere. Any thoughts on that little problem?
Phenomenal. The only way out of Skyrim is to follow the way of the moon path.
What?
This is an ancient and secret method of travel held by all Khajiit, which guides them back to the main. There is supposedly a caravan readying itself for departure in Falkreath. If you find them, you could barter passage to elsewhere.
Okay then. Well, I'll look for them next time we're headed towards Falkreath. But, Arian, hey. Yoo-hoo! Arian, about these recruits?
Yes?
Farewell.
Aren't you gonna give me some hints about where to look? Ugh. No? Well, fine, and you better not complain about whoever I bring back. Okay, so... OOC, I have to admit that this whole sequence we went through created significant confusion on my part. Orion was supposed to walk over to the table and put both the charter and a letter about the explorers to recruit on the table for me to pick up. I guess Gore was in the way, so Orion just stood there yammering about it instead. The problem was that I kept expecting him to actually give me the quest, called Digging Up Explorers, to find and recruit the guild members. But he never did, and I thought this was a bug. But then when I looked it up, I discovered that I have to pick up the items from the table first. So anyway, on that note, quite literally, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end the series with Kazarg. She's a full partner in the museum now, and she's found her place as an adventurer and a relic hunter. She's got a whole lifetime of collecting ahead, which, for me, would be countless hours of gameplay. But I didn't intend to make this a long playthrough, and I'm still not keen to do that right now. So we're going to leave our intrepid orc and her ragtag band of followers here. If you'd like to see a good and a comprehensive museum Let's Play, then I recommend Gopher's brilliant series about Leonard. I'd be surprised if anybody interested in Skyrim doesn't already know Gopher, but just in case you don't, you can find him at the link shown here. During our time with Kazarg, I think I've managed to highlight most of the big mods from the LOTD Plus guide, which was my main goal for this series, and so I'm considering this mission accomplished. There will be one more brief wrap-up episode after this to share my final thoughts on the guide. I hope you've enjoyed watching Kazarg, and I'll see you next time. Bye!